3 weeks before we moved into my apartment, my fiancée said, "My parents get the master bedroom." Her mother was already standing in my living room with a tape measure stretched between her hands. Her father sat on my couch scrolling through furniture websites on his iPad like he owned the place. I stood in my own doorway holding grocery bags while my fiancée, Megan, wouldn't meet my eyes. My hands went cold. I asked her what she meant by that. Her mother answered instead, "We'll be staying with you two for a while. The master bedroom has the best light and the attached bathroom. It only makes sense." I looked at Megan, waiting for her to laugh, to tell me this was some kind of joke. She just stared at the floor. I bought this apartment 3 years ago with money I saved working double shifts at the hospital. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 900 square feet of space that belonged to me and me alone. Megan moved in 8 months ago after we got engaged. She never paid rent, never contributed to utilities, never once offered to help with the mortgage. I told myself it didn't matter because we were building a life together. Her parents lived 40 minutes away in a 4-bedroom house they owned outright. There was no reason for them to need my master bedroom. No reason at all. That night I tried to talk to Megan alone. She shut down immediately. They're my parents. They need support right now. I asked what kind of support required taking my bedroom. She rolled her eyes. "You're being selfish. This is what family does." The next morning her father showed up with boxes. He started unpacking his clothes in my closet while I was at work. Megan sent me a photo like it was cute, like I should be grateful. When I got home, my clothes were in garbage bags on the hallway floor. Her mother had reorganized my dresser drawers. She'd thrown away my bedding because she said it smelled like a bachelor. I slept on the couch that night in my own apartment. Things escalated fast after that. Her parents changed the Wi-Fi password without telling me. Her mother started intercepting my mail and opening anything that looked financial. Her father complained to my landlord about noise violations that never happened. Megan defended every single boundary they crossed. 1 week in, I found her mother going through my filing cabinet. She claimed she was looking for cleaning supplies. I saw the folder she'd been reading. It was my mortgage documents, my tax returns, my bank statements. She smiled at me with zero shame, just making sure my daughter will be taken care of. I should have known right then. I started keeping my phone locked and my laptop hidden. Something felt wrong beyond the obvious invasion. The way they whispered when I entered rooms. The way Megan started asking questions about my retirement account, my life insurance, my will. One night I woke up at 2 in the morning to use the bathroom. The light was on in the kitchen. I heard Megan's voice and her mother's voice. They didn't hear me approach. "He's too naive to see it coming. Just keep him calm until after the wedding. Then we file the paperwork and push him out." Her mother laughed. "A man this stupid deserves what's coming." I pressed my back against the wall and felt my heart trying to break through my ribs. The next day I pretended everything was normal. I smiled through breakfast. I kissed Megan goodbye. I drove to work and spent my lunch break with a real estate attorney. I told him everything. He pulled up property records, marriage laws, tenant rights. He explained exactly what they were planning. In this state, once we married, Megan would have claimed to half the apartment even though her name was nowhere on the deed. Her parents weren't guests. They were establishing residency. If I tried to remove them after 30 days, I'd have to go through formal eviction. They were trying to take everything I owned without spending a single dollar. The attorney told me to document everything. I went home that night and waited. Megan left her iPad unlocked on the coffee table. I found their family group chat and read 6 months of messages. Her father had researched my salary. Her mother had calculated my net worth. Megan had been reporting on my emotional state, my schedule, my weaknesses. One message from her mother made my vision blur. "He thinks she loves him. That's the whole point." I screenshot everything and emailed it to myself. I contacted my landlord and explained the situation. I changed the locks that Saturday while they were at brunch celebrating their victory. When they came back, their belongings were on the sidewalk in the same garbage bags they'd used for my clothes. Megan pounded on the door screaming that I was ruining her life. Her father threatened to call the police. I called them first. Showed the officers my deed, my lease, my documentation of their unauthorized changes. The police escorted them off my property while Megan's mother sobbed about how I'd manipulated her daughter. Last week, Megan's new boyfriend posted a photo of her parents measuring his living room.